What is classroom management? How do I get started? And how does it help my language learners? So, what is classroom management? Well, it's the management of things while you lead people. It is a set of systems that help everyone know what to do and how to do it. So, how to? Try answering these questions. First, visualize how the time in your classroom will look. Go through blocks of time in your imagination. What do you want to see, hear, and feel? How will students enter, and what will they do first? Will they get the supplies, hang up their belongings, or will they sit down first? I have my students sit down first, and then I excuse them by tables to hang up coats and backpacks and get what they need. Some more questions? Where do students put papers for you? In a certain basket on your desk? I have found it helpful to keep it simple and in one place. Make it easy for your students to get the papers in the right place. How do they sharpen pencils? Get supplies. I have students sharpen 2 pencils when they arrive and then again after lunch. The sharpener is off limits after that. I have weekly table captains that gather all community supplies and also pass out papers. This has helped keep my transitions short. My goal is under 30 seconds and helps each student have a turn to feel needed in the classroom community. It also keeps chaos to a minimum. Most importantly, how do I want my room to feel? How do I greet my students? My goal is to meet the students at the door and say hi using their name so they hear it that day by someone who cares about them. What is the mood in my room? I shoot for a calm, fun vibe using calm music, organized spaces, and I do a lot of learning activities that are game-based. How do you deal with difficult emotions or situations? Well, there are some key principles I found, although every situation's different. First, stick to your boundaries with love. Never show you are annoyed or hurt in front of the students. You can do that later with a colleague. With younger kids, explain how what they did affected you because they care about that. With older students or adults, humor often diffuses situations that could get ugly. Always assume the behavior is trying to express a need and find out what that need is. How do my students feel when they leave my room? My goal is that they feel excited to share what they have learned and practice, that they feel confident in some small area of the content, and that they feel loved. How does management and leadership help my language learners? Well, when you're a language learner, you live with a lot of vagueness, which can be a bit anxiety-producing. By having clear management procedures and leading students in a welcoming way, it helps your language learners focus on the learning rather than guessing what they're supposed to be doing. Leadership lowers their affective filter. That's that thing in the brain that can create more anxiety and slow learning. Clear, consistent management and warm leadership helps students achieve their potential. If this was helpful to you, please like, subscribe, and share. And look in the description box for some resources. Goodbye.